Now, all my people on Zoom, can you just see me? Hopefully, you will tell me. Yes, you can see me. Okay, I am going to go back to it. I am not going to show you my screen because today it isn't going as I planned, but that's totally okay. So just keep me posted as to whether you can still see me. And because I got to pull up my screen so I can at least see what I'm talking to you about. Okay, Deshaun, can you still see me? I'm going to totally start this over. For all you people who have not ever been on my huddle, it usually goes much more smoothly than this, but I am doing a webinar right now about how to not stress out during the holidays. So I'm giving myself a really awesome opportunity right now because I'm having technical difficulties on my live webinar. So do you love that? I am such a giver that I'm giving you, I'm messing myself up so that I can give you guys a perfect experience of how to not stress while you're doing something live and during the holidays. So we're gonna start over again. Thanks for coming to the huddle. Everything's perfect. I am talking about how to not stress out during the holidays. Thanks so much for joining. Forgive any technical difficulties. And if you hang out till the end, I'm going to tell you what the greatest gift you can give this year is. So the first thing I'm talking about, let go of perfection. Let go of the shoulds and the musts and the false importance. Like, what is it that you think is so important that it has to get done by Christmas or it has to get done by tomorrow? Even if you're having a party for 50 people, order pizza. What's your expectation? That it's got to be catered and you have to hand make everything? Let it go. And so I have a really great picture in my webinar about let it go, the whole Frozen motif. Like, put on that song and let it go. Because acceptance is just, rather than believe you can control every detail in your life, you can practice accepting the way things are and whatever comes your way. And it doesn't mean that you have to accept that they keep being bad or that people keep treating you badly, but you have to first accept it, because if you're all wrapped up in what it's supposed to look like and what this day is supposed to look like, what this meal is supposed to look like, you can't move on from it. And Wayne Dyer says, peace is the result of retraining your mind to process life as it is rather than how you think it should be. And again, if you just get to this place of, okay, this is where we're at, I'm having technical difficulties, then I can get out of the spin and move forward. So let it go. Another big thing for the holidays, and again, I'm going to give you a whole bunch of ideas. You can pick and choose any ones that you want. One might stand out to you. 5 might stand out to you. If you want to watch this later, it'll be on YouTube if you didn't have a chance to write them down. But don't compare yourself to other people. This is the time when you're getting all those super fabulous Christmas cards of people in their perfect outfits. I did not get to my Christmas cards because 2 years in a row I made Christmas cards and they came and I never sent them because the whole idea of getting them posted and putting a dress on them, I didn't get it done. And then they sat in a box. And so this year I was like, I'm not even going to bother getting them. And now all the Christmas cards are coming in and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I am a horrible mom. I'm a horrible wife. I'm not. And you know what? Just what is that I didn't do it, and I'm not a horrible mom, and it's never too late to send a family card and wish people a happy year. I can do it in the new year if I want to, but it doesn't mean anything about me. I'm not comparing myself to all those people that did get it together and did send those really great cards. I'm just enjoying that they did it, and I'm enjoying their cards and what they're sending me. This is the time on Facebook where everybody's talking about their parties and their outfits and how great things are. And you know what? Just don't compare. Your life is exactly where it's supposed to be. And if it isn't the picture perfect that you think everybody else is on Facebook, then keep moving towards that. And one way to do that is show up here every Friday at 9, and we work on some tip about being happier and living the life that you want. And you just keep practicing. You just keep doing it. And I promise you, the life I have, which is super magical, I do have to tell you, and I'm only telling you that because I have manifested it all and I have worked at it, and all the things that I talk about on Happier by the Minute and on YouTube and every morning and every Friday morning are things that I do personally and that have created this really amazing life. Even, and I'm telling you, 10 years ago, I will never forget the moment where I'm crying to my friends going, my life is on the other side of a bridge. Like, I'm just not there. I don't know if I'm ever going to get there. And it's not like some fantasy Disneyland bridge. It's a bridge of rickety boards over a rushing 5,000-mile-an-hour river. And I'm just never going to get there. And by the way, it's possible. Anything is possible. So please, please, please don't compare to other people. Your journey is your journey. All right, what is the next thing that I would like to tell you? Embrace saying no during the holidays. That is a really great way to not get stressed. You don't have to go to everything. You don't have to do everything. Sometimes I start to get stressed and feel guilty when people are asking me to join them for things, and I just want to sit at home with my kids and do nothing and play with them and watch a cartoon with them instead of like, well, gosh, I should go out and be with all those people. No, there's no shoulds. Let go of what you should do and just go with your gut and think about what brings you joy. And there's always going to be opportunity to do other things. And don't worry about people judging you. So let go of expectations and judgments. All right, keep your gift giving simple. Again, these are ways to have a less stressful holiday. Keep your gift giving simple. So first of all, one easy way is to not try to find the perfect gift for everybody. Like, I have to find the sweater and what size are they, and going to the mall, and now I'm on Amazon Prime hoping it gets here tomorrow, and I don't know, should I get them a humidifier or should I get them perfume? Just give experiences. That is always going to be great. You could just give movie tickets and say, we're going to go to the movies, or give a coupon for going out on a hike together. There's so many things that you can do. Go ice skating together, or just that you're going to give a coupon or a gift certificate for a meal together that you're going to cook for your friends or for your family. Those things are the most meaningful. They're the least expensive, and they're the most valuable. So, and if you're surrounded by people who really are about the gifts and the sweaters and the humidifiers and the shoes and the jewelry, you might want to put that in check. So, and again, start giving experiences because that's what you want and that's what you want to do with them. So it's a really great opportunity. The other thing for families that's really helping a lot of people is this new 4 gift rule. Give something they want, give something they need, give something they wear, and something they read. So you can just pick those 4 things, and now you're not stressing out about all the different things and am I spending the same amount of money for that person or that person? And just simplify, simplify, simplify. That is the way to have a less stressful holiday. Okay, here's one of my favorites that I read online. Don't try to go on a diet. Okay, so obviously that is super stressful for a lot of people during the holidays, is all the food. Oh my gosh, there's so much candy coming in, and there's all these dinners, and there's all these rich foods. So let it go. Don't try to have expectations about yourself. Now, I will tell you, if you want to keep staying healthy during the holidays and not just let it all go to heck, is just increase something. Increase more water and increase more greens. And so if you're not like a vegetable eater and you can't just have more salads and eat more broccoli, I have the trick because I'm super obsessed with a green drink every morning. And my kids do not eat vegetables. They do not eat green. But I tell them, if you're not going to eat green, you need to drink green. So they usually choose to drink green. And I am like a mad scientist in my kitchen trying to figure out how to make juice that doesn't look green, because now they're like, I don't even want green juice, even though they don't care that there's spinach in it. There's so many great recipes online where you honestly cannot taste it. And if you want to not put in like spinach and it turns it green, you can put in frozen wheatgrass, which you cannot taste, and they sell it at Whole Foods. But frozen wheatgrass is really good for you. You can put in a little bit of broccoli. You can put in celery, cucumbers, and then just add fruit, strawberries, blueberries, pineapple. Pineapple covers everything. So I'm just telling you, add more healthy things and that will reduce your stress about how much junk you're eating. Add more water, add more water, add more water, add more greens. Again, these are a ton of ways you can reduce your stress in the holidays. You can pick one, you can pick two, you can pick none, but if you pick any of these and you implement them over the holidays, you will have less stress and you will have a happier holiday by the minute. Okay, another tip, do as much as you can, as early as you can. Okay, this is probably a little late for this tip because it is already the 14th. And so you might want to mark your calendar, and I'm a big fan of living by your calendar, right? To-do lists are where your tasks go to die. So put everything on your calendar. So right now, what I would do is I get out my calendar and I go to November 18th and I say, start shopping now. Or I keep a list on my phone of the things that I think, oh, my husband might like that for the holidays. Or I plan, okay, I'm not planning anything on Cyber Monday so that I can do a bunch of my shopping and I block it out. Or think about when you want to order that catering for that party and put it on your calendar a year from now. And you're going to be so happy that you did. And then things aren't going to creep up on you. All right, my friends, enlist some help. Don't try to do everything yourself, and then keep it simple. So, when I'm invited to a potluck, I don't cook. I burnt a kitchen down one time. And even I am the one who volunteers to bring salad. Okay, I'm going to bring the salad. Sometimes I might go so far as to make it and put the spinach in the bowl and then add the blue cheese and then add something else. Or I might just get a bag salad because you know what? Nobody is going to remember 5 minutes after the party that I only brought a bag salad. Like, let go of expectations. I swear, most of this is about letting go of expectations and BS rules about you got to have the perfect salad and everybody's going to judge you on what salad you bring or what thing you bring to the potluck. They just aren't. And if you are going to a potluck with people that are judging you on what you're bringing, you know what I think. Time to let them go. Don't go to that party. Okay, another thing that we need to do during the holidays is slow down. And so I'm slowing down right now because I get super excited during my webinars. But take care of yourself. You need to slow down and you need to take care of yourself. Now, a lot of these little blogs are saying, take time for yourself, take care of yourself. But it's a busy time and I totally get that. So put it on your calendar, 5 minutes of meditation. That's it. It will do more for you than you have any idea. And I'm going to tell you about this really awesome app. I don't get paid by them. They don't even know who I am, but it's called Waking Up by Sam Harris. And it's really great because it literally walks you through how to meditate. So I am somebody, it took me 10 years to start meditating, 10 years of people saying, you need to meditate. You really should meditate. You really should meditate. You need to meditate. And honestly, I just couldn't figure it out. Now we are so lucky in this day and age that there are a million apps. There are a million YouTube videos. Find the one that speaks to you, that you like. But this one, Waking Up, the first day, I swear to you, is 5 minutes. Waking Up by Sam Harris, an app on meditation, just 5 minutes. It walks you through. The next day is 7 minutes. And these little tiny things that you put in there are going to help you relax and not have such a stressful holiday. The other thing to remember, and this is going to sound just crazy, but remember to breathe. We get so stressed out, and the first thing that we start to do is shorten our breath. We got to get there, and we got to do this, so we got to call that person. Stop, and all you need to do is breathe in for 5 seconds, hold it for 5 seconds, and let go for 5 seconds, and do that 5 times. Let's do it right now. See, it's not all about, okay, I'll do it later. Do it right now. Okay, if you're just listening to me in the car, that might have been kind of weird. But again, just breathe in for 5 seconds. Hold it for 5 seconds. And let it go for 5 seconds. you're going to be amazed at if you do that a couple times and just like put a pop-up on your phone for the alarm for like 2 or 3 times a day. 5 times 5 for 5 minutes. Okay. 5 seconds. No, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds hold, 5 seconds out, 5 times. It's really easy to remember, but do it 5 times a day. So 5 by 5 by 5. But put it in your calendar, put a pop-up, and also put a pop-up to do your meditation before you go to bed. And again, there's 5 minutes. It will make a big difference. And then also exercise. And I am not talking about going to the gym, my friends, because this kid does not go to the gym. I barely can walk to my mailbox because I just think I'm so busy. But I'm going to park a little bit farther away. And I know people say to do that. And then when I get to Whole Foods, I'm circling around for the front row. And I did it last night. I parked further away and I walked. And I know it sounds so silly, but just that little extra walk is going to slow you down, de-stress you. And while you're walking, remember to do your 5 by 5 by 5. And I'm so excited on Instagram. Wow, it felt so good. Just doing that a couple times, you're going to be shocked at what that does for you. So again, I'm giving you a ton of things. Add a green drink, add water, let go of expectations, simplify your gifts, slow down, breathe. If you do, the more of these you do in the next couple of weeks, and by the way, these work even when you're in the new year, they're not just holiday tips, you're going to feel better. All right. Remember what the season is about. It is not about shopping. It is not about presents. It is not about eating. It is not about stressing. It is not about fighting. It's not about any of those things. It's not about getting all your decorations up on the tree. I am going to be totally honest. I don't get all my ornaments up on my tree. I'm just not that perfect. And I have let go of people who look at me, like my sister last night. You haven't gotten all your ornaments on your tree. And I just say, I'm okay with it. And so are my kids. And it's okay if she's not okay with it, but you just, at some point, got to just be okay with it not being perfect. And I am so imperfect. And I just lay it all out here so that you don't think just because I'm live on Instagram and Facebook that I got it all figured out, because I don't. But it is just a reminder that the season is about believing and giving and sharing and receiving. It's really hard for us to receive too. And when somebody does do something nice for you, please just say thank you. I get in fights with people all the time about they want to pay for lunch and I want to pay for lunch. And then I just got in the habit of just saying thank you. I just say thank you. That's it. So just say thank you. My other really favorite reminder for the holidays is snap. And write it on your hand, write it on a notepad, write it on your dashboard, put it on your desk. S-N-A-P-P, snap. Stop, notice, appreciate. Like right now, I'm just going to stop and notice that of all these people who are sitting here and taking time out of their lives to listen to these little tips that I spent a ton of time gathering and thinking about and using and testing, and that I am able to share those with you, and people are sending me message saying thank you, and it's helping, and it might just actually de-stress. Hey, it's de-stressing me right now, but it might actually de-stress people. It might actually make them have a better day. I am so grateful that I was chosen to do this, and that I took the leap of faith and I took the risk and I just started doing it, even though it isn't perfect. I'm just super grateful. And I'm grateful for you for being here. So stop and savor the moments. And it might just be a nice hot chai latte that you are really enjoying. It might be watching your kids or your family watch this Christmas, show that you watch every single year. It might be just sitting, having a conversation about what people are doing. Just savor, because it is a beautiful time of year for everybody. And even if it isn't, there is always something to be grateful for. And if you can't find the joy in this holiday, I will tell you the fastest way to get out of a difficult time and difficult feelings is to go do something for someone else. So find the time and go do something for someone else, even if it's making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and handing them out to people on the street, or, you know, going to the dollar store and getting a bunch of socks or gloves, like, and just handing them out. That is the fastest way to feel better about where you're at. So I promised you that I would tell you at the end of this, the greatest gift that you can give anybody this holiday, and you know what's really cool is it's a really great gift for you too, is to give your full attention. Give somebody your full attention. Give those moments your full attention, rather than being distracted by your to-do list or all the things that you need to do, or by your phone and who's texting you and who's asking you. Put your phone down. Put your phone down way more than you even think you should, right? Put your phone down as soon as you walk in the house with your family. Put your phone down as soon as you sit down to dinner with your friends. And don't just turn it over. That's not any better. That's still, you know, there. It still means I'm still like waiting for it to ping. I don't have to look at it, but come on. Put it in your handbag. Put it in a basket at the front door. Give your full attention to events, to people, to conversations, to experiences. If you're just watching the same, you know, Christmas show that you watched all the time, please give your full attention. It will mean so much to you, and it will mean so much to other people. So I am actually ending this 2 minutes early because especially when it's coming, you're having a guest. If you have somebody at your house that just came over Instagram, if you have somebody with you and you've invited them, please give them your full attention. And I really, really appreciate, you know, and I want to give all the attention to everybody here, but I'm on Instagram and Facebook and trying to do my webinar. I'm having technical difficulties. So I really, really do appreciate everybody here. Now, remember, if you want more tips about how to be happier by the minute, I show up here every Friday at 9 a.m. to 9:30. I like to just get in and get out, so it's super quick. You know that it's doable. It's doable to get it into your life. It's doable to show up consistently, even if you don't do it any other time of the week. These little tips, this little drip, 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 this has been a whole year. I started this in January. I have over 34, 35 of these. You can find them on YouTube or on my website, Happier by the Minute. They are on every single topic, from thinking traps to visualization to the F word and the other F word, having a bad day, stop when thenning, your worst enemy, neuroplasticity. Do you know you can change your brain? How words matter, how to clear up the clutter in your life, because if you have clutter in your life, you're going to have clutter in your brain, and you're going to have clutter in the energy and the happiness. So anyway, I'm giving you 1 extra minute that you can go do something with your time and not be stressed out. And I'm really, really grateful. I will see you next Friday. Thank you so much for joining me. If you need any of these tips, they will be on YouTube later. And I hope they help you have a happier holiday by the minute. Thank you so much. Now this is where I go out of here and say bye to you on Instagram. And then I go over to